Well, it's my second full day in Bodrum, and I'm still yet to find out how I can get to Marmaris. I asked the guy at the hotel, and he didn't really seem to know, and he just gave me information that I found online that I've since been told is no longer relevant. Now, there's a chance of getting a ferry and then a bus, but I can't actually find any confirmation that this bus still exists. It's just a bloody nightmare. It's like the next biggest coastal resort town, and you can't find out how to get to it. The guy on Facebook has just sent me a picture of a dolmus that goes from Bodrum to Marmaris. He just took a photo of it today. I mean, it was going in the opposite direction, but I'm presuming if it's going one way, it's going the other. But where from? What time? Who bloody knows? So I've just come back to the old bus station to see if I can spot any bus with the word Marmaris on it, but I can't, so it's a bloody nightmare. I've just asked a guy, and he's basically said I go to the main bus station, then from there I go to Mugla. But according to the Turkish online bus system, there isn't a bus that goes to Mugla. Seem to have acquired a new friend. Hello, boy. Well, there are ferries here from Bodrum to Datka. They look like 25, 30, 40 euros. I'm pretty certain that's not what locals pay. I think that must be like just a day trip company. So I need to find the actual just public ferry. The city feels very different today. All the weekend travellers have gone home. The sun's disappeared. I still don't know how I'm getting to Marmaris tomorrow. Okay, I've tried TripAdvisor. I've tried Facebook groups. I've tried speaking to the owner of the hotel, and I still haven't got an official answer as to how to get to Marmaris. Now, just over here, there's a tourist information centre, which I did come to earlier on, but it was closed. It was their lunch hour, so it should be open now. So this is basically my last resort. It's my last attempt at trying to find some actual proper official confirmed information about how the hell to get to Marmaris. I have two options at the moment. One is to get a bus to a station which is kind of halfway between here and Marmaris, and then hope that there's a bus, because there's nothing online. The other one is to get a ferry across to Datka and then hope there's a bus from there, because again, there's no information online. The information centre's over here, fingers crossed. Unbelievable. So the Tourist Information Board has got booklets about Marmaris on the counter. I spoke to the guy, he did speak a little bit of English. I said, I need to get to Marmaris tomorrow, how do I get there? Don't know. It's unbelievable. The owner of my hotel told me that the ferries to Datka don't leave from the main port, they leave from here, which is actually, well, I thought it was near my hotel, but it's quite a walk. So I'm going to take a look, see if I can find any information. This is my absolute last attempt. If I don't get any information from here, then I'm basically just going to get a bus in the middle of nowhere and see if I can just hop on local buses all the way to Marmaris. It might take 5 buses to get there. That's the best case scenario. All for the nearest, biggest resort, which is just under 2 hours away. And no one knows how to get there. Perfect. So this is the cruise port for the ferries. It's all shut, no information. It's an absolute joke, this, an absolute joke. I thought Ukraine was difficult in places to get around, but that was a piece of piss compared to this. I only want to go down the coast. Right, this is the ferry then, to Datka. But I need to know what happens when I get to bloody Datka. And I bet there's nobody here. Is there anybody in? It's a, I was like, there's no timetables, there's nothing. It's just getting more ridiculous by the minute. I just asked the security guy and he said that it is here tomorrow at 10 o'clock So I said, and once I get there, can I then get a Dolmus to Marmaris? And he doesn't know. Oh man, this is just unreal. Well, today is the moment of truth. I've spent the last 4 days trying to find out how to get from Bodrum to Marmaris. I've been on TripAdvisor, I've been on Marmaris Facebook groups, I've asked the guy at the hotel, I've been to the tourist information centre, and not one of them could give me an absolute confirmation of a way to get to the next coastal town. I ended up with 3 possible options. The first one was to take a ferry over to Dacia, and there was a ferry this morning, but then I needed to get a bus from Dacia to Marmaris, and these buses are normally run by the major bus companies, and they're not running them at the minute because we're not in season. So I would have had to rely on a local Dolmus taking me from Dacia to Marmaris. And there probably is one, there's probably plenty. I can't take that risk, because if there isn't, then I'm stuck at the other side of the peninsula. My second option was to take a bus from Bodrum to Bodrum Airport, where there is then a bus to Mulga, and apparently you can get local buses from there to Marmaris. But there's no real timetables on the website, only from Mulga to the airport, and they're about 2 hours apart. So I wasn't thrilled with that option either. My third option, and the one I'm going for, is to just turn up at Bodrum station and ask if they can get me at least part of the way there, and then I'll try and make my way via local transport. I've no idea how today will go. At the start of this trip, a day like today would have completely stressed me out. I'd have been anxious, panicking. But now, I'm actually looking forward to it. This is going to be some adventure. Trying to get from Bodrum all the way to the next coastal city of Marmaris. Just 2 hours away. If you drive, might end up taking me all day. Right, so the first part of my journey, this should be pretty straightforward. This is the old Bodrum station, and I need to get a bus from here to the new Bodrum station, and that's where it might get a little bit more complicated. But these are the airport shuttles, so if I have to move on to plan B, I might have to come back here and get on one of these. First thing I need to do is find this bus to the new station. These look like the buses, these silver ones over here. Well, that's the first stage complete. Got on the bus straight away. It cost 20 pence to get to the new station. So yeah, this was always the easy part. It's what comes next, where it might get a bit more difficult. Fingers crossed. Well, this looks easy. If it's as easy as this, let's have a look. Mulga. Mugla. From Mugla, can I get to Marmaris?
Yes.
Like
Mugla
another bus
Marmaris.
to Marmaris?
Yes.
All right. Okay. And how much is this?
How much? 12 o'clock. 12.
Oh, 12 o'clock it leaves?
Yes.
Okay. And where do I get a ticket?
Yes. Cash. 70 lira.
70 lira.
Yes.
Do I buy from you or?
Yes,
Yeah. Okay.
no
We'll
problem.
do that now then. Thank you.
Thank you.
Do I have a ticket or you remember my face?
I don't know.
Oh, a ticket.
No
Oh, it's okay. Can I put this in there? There it is. I'll go and like grab a coffee or something, yeah?
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, 12 o'clock you said, yeah?
Yes.
I'll keep this one with me and it's just that one, yeah. Thank you, Matt. So I've been stressing out for the last 4 or 5 days. I've been on the internet, I've been on TripAdvisor, as I said, I've been all over the internet trying to find out information about how to get to Marmaris. No one seems to know. No one can give me a definitive answer. I step off the bus in the new bus station at Bodrum and there's a bus smuggler right there. I didn't even have to actually come into the station. It's been nice in Bodrum. And if you want to get to Mulga and then on to Marmaris, it's a piece of piss.